Okay. Alrighty, welcome everybody to today's stream. Let me go check one more thing. Yeah, okay, we're good now. Welcome everybody to Band of Brothers Monday. We have... you're on Utah Beach.
You can pick up the OP.
I just realized...
Yes, sir.
My new overlay is covering the manpower up top. It's a little bit covering up there. Okay, well, I'll fix that afterwards. But you have 1 minute left on the wall clock. Let me go ahead and get rid or zoom down this here. That right there. We'll leave our proximity at that high, and we'll turn up the SFX just a little bit. Okay, and we are good to go. Utah Beach. Oh, man, we're doing Chapel today. I was hoping for anything but Chapel. But okay, doing Chapel. Do this, do that, do this. 13th Legion? Mamma mia, I haven't seen 13th Legion show up in a long, long, long time. But yes, Chapel is favored to be captured by the Allies, as most of you know by now. They'll have much easier time getting into the hard cap, and they just got to commit a few bodies there to offset the swarm of raspberries down there to the bottom from the Allies' perspective. Truck up to the north going through something. Not too sure what that was. Okay, here we go, everybody. First supply drop down for the Allies, right down below. Tank shells doing some random shooting. The Axis tend to bulk up down here amongst these buildings. Trying to make a nice southerly push in towards the hard cap. Here comes the middle truck. Blueberries getting their way out, heading on forward. Oh, rocket! Oh, a nice shot from the truck! He took him out from a moving truck. Oh, that was unexpected. Nice shot, buddy. Strafing run comes in, goes to the back of Chapel, does get one. Allies playing it really light here. They got a bunch of down to... I wonder if a truck got sniped or something. Axis could have a little bit of a temporary advantage here on the church. Down to the south, Axis get pretty good control, begin to work their way north. Allies holding the immediate approaches over to Chapel. Luke's diving on board. I don't even heard anything about the recon tank bug when it comes to tapping the tracks and being able to repair it. We saw a recon tank yesterday or last night on Kursk that was limping about out in the open in first gear because the drivers knew they needed a repair station in order to get it to work. Actually made it pretty far in first gear. I was kind of surprised. Okay, everything is back to normal. Allies getting the opening cap weight. Stacking the Chapel, wiped out the immediate Axis spawns. Rocket from Panuri. Cap progress does flicker a little bit. It's because the Axis are going to be a big fat chunk down here to the south. The Sherman does enter the sector. We got a recon tank over there to the back line. Luke's trying to splash about a little bit here. Axis able to offset the cap weight just a smidgen. But they gotta... I mean, it's just so hard to maintain bodies around the Chample, of course. All the allies have to do is send a few extra raspberries around the circle and they should be okay. And I think we may have the first cap settled. Almost. No, maybe not. It's just almost there. Okay, raspberry stack a few more circle bodies right in the middle. Hit the Axis and get a couple frags. And then plus the artillery could randomly take a couple out here on Chapel. Artillery's falling there on the side though, and the raspberries are down to the bottom of it, or to the left side here. Cap still flickering. Still flickering. Let's see if artillery knocks out a couple. If artillery is able to knock out a couple raspberries, then they may get lucky. Do we have anybody outside the circle around Chapel? One raspberry does exit. But we have a Stewie coming out. Okay, the Stewie should be able to do it now. Stewie rolls on forward. And strafing run. Okay, doesn't get anybody. Okay, there we go. Okay, and the allies go up 3-2. Here for this opening capture. And now the grind begins, everybody. Although the Axis haven't been forced out of into the open just yet. Oh, we already have a quick spawn wave over there by Lagon Clique. Oh! Hippie, not messing around. He's got afternoon plans, man. He wants to get this game done. Forcing the Germans to pull back already to the defense. But it's not too many, though. It's just literally the 1 OP. No garrison or anything. And as opposed to Juno Beach, this is a map where, like I talked about when I do cast Juno Beach, there's not much cover, man. Once you get pushed out of the immediate sector around Chapel, win 4, win 7, you start to get these open field hedgerow battles, as opposed to Juno, where it's sort of like a cookie cutter kind of map. You have a whole bunch of buildings, hedgerows, hedgerows. And at least from my initial casts around the 2nd to 4th points, really don't see at least that many chances for the either side to really get boxed out. That's what makes Juno Beach nice. Although, this, from what I'm aware, the performance hasn't been that great, especially on console. Aversman. Oh, Garrison was right there, Aversman. But may have tried to go around the corner and make sure nobody was there. Let me just turn the Luke's cannons down a little bit. If we look at the overall situation, Blueberry's trying to push in through the open hedgerows, or the open fields. Wizabuki up to the top. We do have one Luke still splashing about. Is 13th Legion coming back? Or is that a different 13th? Because there was a team back in 3-4 years ago I played on with GXV, man. It was Glow's 13th Legion and Void. Then there was G13th before that, G13 before that, where I thought 13th Legion. And this is a different 13th Legion. Allies beginning to force the Axis out a little bit. No more backline shenanigans. Pretty much everything has been cleaned up except Dog Squad is back there. We do have a Jeep down to the bottom from Verna and Domino. Going around the back line. Waiting to see the first half-track play. Remember, half-tracks are down to 150 fuel. Hello there, Snafu. Welcome on in today, buddy. Bendy. Trying to see what the symbol is? Is that a new team? Oh, doesn't matter. Bendy caught up in the tree and wiped. And this is what we traditionally see. The Allies start to get a little bit pressure, and they make their way south, clearing out these buildings, force the Axis back to the open over there. First Panther called in. I'm actually surprised we're still seeing Panthers, but armor crews, I guess, have been able to adapt to the different changes that have been made to them. Recon Squad ends up down to the bottom there. Stashes the Jeep. We have a Greyhound on its way. From CHM3, and that's not Chimera. Different group. Blueberries up to the north. 3 tanks up on the front line. And who knows, we could see an armor, just an armor smash up to the forwards front. One Panzer IV behind the hedge right here. Just Pata left inside. Guessing the other 2 tank crew members had to fight the infantry a little bit and end up losing that battle. But the Panzer IV is still up. Wicks. But yes, this is one of the big differences in Utah is that you have so a little bit of a ragdoll physics right there. Got the Sherman 75 up here to the north, looking to get a side angle on something down there. Got the Tiger right there. They may have had a shot at... Oh, they're trying to get the P4, I think. Sherman looks. No. But yeah, this is the big difference, is as opposed to what I've talked about on Juno Beach. Here on Utah, you could kind of tell what you need to take and where you're holding, where you're pushing, what the clear objectives are. On Juno Beach, man, that's just very... At least through the matches I've had, it's not quite clear where you need to attack and defend. It's very muddy. It can be very... Not as clear. Not as clear. Blueberry's pushing down. Explosion over here to the back, and it results in the first Tiger being taken down, I believe, from the northern medium. Getting a nice side shot and clearing it out. For those of you just joining me, I am your host today for this Band of Brothers mixed PC event. So far, we have seen one cap going to the Allies. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button real quick if you could, please. If you have any questions, go drop those down below. Or drop them in chat. And I'll try to get back to you. So far, it's looking to be a very peaceful exchange here on Utah. Virus trying to come out to the creek. Oh! Funny dead cat. Ran right into him, but the MG up on top of the roof does clear me. No! There goes the MG, though. And the body parts fall down to the ground. Allies holding down here just fine. Falk. Holding strong over there. Misses with the Kar 98. Zolix. Peeks back. Zolix. Ah. Yeah, you miss once with the Kar 98 against really good players. You're going to pay the price. Oh, not to brag, everybody, but I did get 7 frags against ESPT on Sunday. Yesterday on Stalingrad. 7 big ones, buddy. Including a shovel. I think the shovel was on Sanzu. Not 100% sure. But I did get a shovel. That was nice. That was the highlight of the day. Of course, we lost to, 5-0, but it was still a good time. Got to practice shooting for the first time in a long time. A long, long time. Mika leaps over there to our right. I think I went 7-14. Yeah, I think it was 7-14. So not too shabby. I pretty much stayed still most of the game. Put up a couple garrisons. Made sure my outpost was fine. It was just 36 versus 36 on Stalingrad. I know I don't have much luck in running and gunning against those top-tier shooters. They'll beat my reaction timing 9 times out of 10. So my best luck in those situations is to let them come to me, and hopefully I get lucky with the first shot. Vink. Moving cleans up a few. Camp progress doesn't come in favor of the Axis, but I believe it's just perimeter right now. 2 heavies for the Allies line up down here. I'm assuming one of those is a Jumbo 75. Yes. Matt Klein says, good to see the mic working. Oh, yes, buddy. Trust me, I double-checked, triple-checked. Oh, I mean, yeah. That's what I get for experimenting. Cap progress was still coming in. But once again, just sector. Raspberry coming down from the top. 3 garrisons placed nice and fine to the back line. Everything looks good here. Just have the normal Utah development. Nothing crazy. Dennis gets taken out over there to our right. Jay Dunce. Transport truck. Oh, the recon SL, I believe. Yep. Got ran over. Vedna. Junior. Here's the truck running. Looks around. Looks around. Vedna. Oh, Vedna wins the 1v1. Uzubuki comes out to support. Gonna put up the OP here right behind the bush. Greyhound's crew using this Jumbo 75. Now, Siege used it last week on SME Checkpoint, for those of you who watched the Commander POV from last week. Siege specifically asked for a Jumbo 75, hoping to clean up the infantry, the threats. Oh yeah, let me know what you think about the new banner layout. I'm experimenting a little bit. I think I'll decrease the size or the layout of the bottom plaque thing to maybe just go straight across. Not 100% sure yet, but I think it's a little bit too big. Maybe make the 49 versus 49 a little bit smaller. It's trying to become more professional as we get closer to Vietnam, and my competition is going to drastically increase. Got to try to get ahead of the curve, you know. Yeah, there's a few more tweaks I'll be making to it. It's weird, though. Usually I have to make some adjustments before the game and, like, make the logos, make sure I got everything good. But this case, it's just I hit a button, boom, it's there. I change the logos, and that's it. Of course, I got to adjust the score and maybe a few things, but I'll be able to mostly automate that hopefully here soon. Yeah, just gonna tweak a few things. I think I'll say Americans, Germans, instead of a singular, it'll be plural up at the top. Then I think I'll make the faction smaller and then replace that with the team name. I do have the team logos going, but this isn't a logo match. I didn't need those for this one. P-strike called into artillery battery on the garrison up to the north. Dippy Draw actually able to drive over to the back line in a supply truck and get something up. However, Juan the Nipple, I must make sure I pronounce the name correctly. Juan the Nipple. Stuka Falls takes out the garrison. Juan the Nipple, though. Oh, Dippy Draw shoots him right in the back. Dippy Draw protecting his spawn. Go get a POV at Dippy Draw. Up here on the roof. Or not on the roof, on the hood. Using the other part of the truck as cover. Now there you go, everybody. That's how you do it. You put up a back. Oh, no, he stepped too high. No. Dippy Draw. Don't step too high, buddy. They'll nail you. Is the garrison unlocked? Oh, the garrison is not unlocked. Dippy Draw nails one. See, I don't know if that's the actual Wix, because last time I casted Circle, there were 2 Wixes. Not 100% tried. Nope, Dippy Draw took a shot. No. You hear those shots coming so close. Just gonna take a second to bandage. Spicy. Dippy Draw's trying to... This is Dippy Draw's Alamo. Raspberry's closing in. Dippy Draw. Oh no, he's gonna try to drive off. He's gonna get out of here. He's got the American supply truck though right here. Oh, Orochi. Oh, Orochi. Dippy Draw wins the 1v1, jumps back in. Got a little bit of Grand Theft Auto hella loose going on. Dippy Draw's gonna drive away. Don't know if he still has 1 box in the truck or not. Dippy Draw's gonna head up to the north. Raspberries in pursuit. It'd be funny if the tanks were chasing him too. Garrison gets placed over back to Lagon Creek. Dippy Draw sees a garrison. Gonna dismantle it. This is gonna be a longer dismantle. Remember, it's behind the line. No, he's not gonna go for it. He's dodges the strafe. Yep. He's got raspberries coming on in. Spicy. Exomo. From the right, we have Fajole. Dippy Draw's gonna try to get it. Oh, still dismantling. Oh, it's so long in these locked out sectors. And he gets it. Now he's got it. Is he going to jump back on the truck? Yes, he is. Going to try to drive away. Spicy. Nope, doesn't have an angle. Here goes Dippy Draw. Dodges one round, goes to the left. Taking more shots. Swerves to the right. Going back to Chapel now. Is the garrison? I'm assuming the garrison's gone. Yes, it is. Is the tank to his left behind the hedge? Rocket went to the left, but misses. Dippy Draw continues. Shaolin. Nope. Dippy Draw crashes it. Dippy Draw. Shaolin. No, he gets Shaolin too. Dippy Draw, go, buddy, go. Can he get at the MG at the top of the church too? Dippy Draw. Oh, he gets the MG. What a streak here for Dippy Draw. He's going to go inside Chapel. Oh my Lord, Devin, look at this guy go. See, that's what they got those special trainings over there in the UK. Dippy Draw. Goes inside the room building. Look around. See if we get any more frags. And maybe burn any outposts. Allies bring in some armor support to help deal with Dippy Draw. We gotta watch the end of this. We can't just leave Dippy Draw alone. We gotta see if he's able to hold Champ all to himself. Funny dead cat up toward there to our top left. Dippy Draw trying to coordinate efforts, bring in some reinforcements right here by the church. Dippy Draw looks. Funny dead cat. Oh, doesn't take the shot. Holds. And the blueberries begin to push down the creek, coming to the aid of Dippy Draw, perhaps. No more backline shenanigans. Dippy Draw gets one over there to our right. Looking around the hard camp. Jumps in the chapel. I don't know how long we've been following him, but it feels like a decent amount. Dippy Draw. Looking around. Doing a little left lean, right lean. Reloads. Shaolin, Fajole. Dippy Draw. So good. More raspberries begin to come on in. Map situation really hasn't changed too much, everybody. It's pretty much stable all the way around. Allies have gained a little bit of ground to the bottom, but not too much. Dippy Draw, here's the M1 Garand. Doesn't see Fajole, though. This is a good spot for the commander on Chapel. This is where I like to hide, right here in this corner. It's nice and comfortable. Got a good amount of protection. It's a pretty good spot. Okay, so Dippy Draw is going to be remaining there in Chapel for a little bit. Axis, unfortunately, the German troops not able to get to him. Raspberries holding him at bay. Badu asks, what are the teams? It's just a random hodgepodge of people from all different teams. No real, not really one team, just a whole bunch of different teams, buddy. We have an airhead called in at Chapel. It'll be coming in directly on it. Bombing run coming in from east to west. Going to wipe out that garrison marked. And then we have option. Desmond Doss on the way. Dippy Draw's going to try his luck. See if he can win a couple gunfights and maybe get one juicy spawn wave off here on Chapel. Bombing run comes in to the left. Desmond Doss going to look to dodge it. Strafing run to support. Oh, Dippy Draw nails himself. Oh, Dippy. Oh, Dippy. Airhead does go live. 30 seconds till spawn. Desmond Doss coming on forward. Raspberries to our left. Machine gunner doesn't have grenades, remember? Okay, there's a grenade. Ah, Desmond, buddy. Oh. Or, well, that was Dippy Draw. Oh, Dippy Draw. Calls in the strafe. And gets himself. Oh. You know, he was cussing. Cussing like a sailor after that came in. Butters leaning left to right here. Leaning. Dodging the shots. Left to right. Oh, Dippy Draw. Damn. I was rooting for him. Really was. Batu says the banner is sick. Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. I think I just have a few more tweaks to make, and then we'll be good to go for a full-on little run of it. Blueberries up here to the north, trying to just make some ground. This is the this is the tough time. I mean, for a normal team, they have a little bit easier time with pushing Utah Chapel just because of, I mean, they're going to be a little bit more coordinated because they're a full-on team. With a mixed team, could have a little bit more difficult time just because you aren't familiar with everybody, what their skill sets exactly are. It's going to be tough. The okay, man, Zolper. Sherman going through the front line. Beast Boy says, I really enjoy how it's been set up. My hope is that you're just one big update, or, yeah, Vietnam, and I could easily see the views for these streams blowing up with these. This my sports watch, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to get ready for Vietnam. I mean, that's going to be the new thing. A lot of new people jumping on in, so I got to make these streams as entertaining as possible. Most likely when I mean, for the open beta, most likely still won't have admin camp. But then when the public streams start, I'll be probably doing all-day pub streams, baby. Probably go for, I mean, I did 13 hours. That's my longest stream. But what I learned is that YouTube only archives 12 hours. So I got to cut it off at 12, and then I got to start it back up again. Sherman pulls up. Yeah, got some more bells and whistles in the works for this. Oh, a Vietnam version and the World War II version, of course. Rocket to the back from Puchach. Sherman knows they won't be able to pin the front of the Tiger, but Puchach to the rears. Is it engined? It is engined. The Tiger is engined. Kendrick Pata, skipper. Not much how they could do here. Punre. Punuri. Oh, gets taken care of by the MG. Precision strike. Oh, precision strike. There it is. P-47s. Oh, they nail it. Perfection when it comes to the timing. Mamma mia. Beautifully done. The call out was made. The commander said, bring, I got it, boys. It's coming on in. And it was angled perfectly behind the head. Choose the Allied commander today. We have Orochi. Well done, Orochi. Beautiful hit. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Allies begin to gain a little bit more ground now, getting to the front door of Lagon Creek. We do have the Brumbar, or no, Panzer IV on the opposite side. Banner Brothers Monday, I don't think they've ever added Brumbar here. Don't think I've seen it on any PC, actually. It's only been on console. But now that the Brumbar can't destroy outposts, maybe they'll start to allow it again. Because when it could destroy outposts, then it's just a spawn deletion machine. Hands are 4. Here's... Oh. Yep, okay, takes care of it. I was going to say, once a spotter hears those gunshots, or those American gun sounds, should be able to pick them up on them pretty quickly. If you're just joining me today, everybody, I'm your host, Smithers, for this mixed PC event here on Utah Beach with Chapel's the midpoint. So far, we have seen just 1 capture. Hey, maybe that's a thing I can add at the top, is the total number of captures. There we go. That way people joining see, is it just 1 or is it 5, 6? Hey, that's what I can add. Okay, I can do that. It's just a little, because I think I'm going to change the bottom little badge there into a, instead of going vertical, go horizontal, and I can include a bunch of things. That's what I could do. Total captures. So 1 capture so far. And plus it'll help me keep track. Because in some games where you have 7, 8, it's like, oh my gosh, how many are we looking at now? Ooh, my Discord notifications are still on. Let me go ahead and mute those. Just make sure I don't hear a whole bunch of beep, 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 beep. There we go. Perfect. Bombing run on its way. It's coming over down to the south. Look up, mop up a couple of these blueberries. But yeah, by the time Vietnam comes around, I mean, my target, my goal right now is to figure out how I can reach 1,000 concurrent live viewers. I've hit 504. That's the most out of all my streams. 504. The key thing is to have multiple. I think there's a few key things. Number one is having multiple streams back to back to back. If I can get, like, for example, the next console championship will be in mid-July. And that one, if I can get at least maybe one, maybe 2 games beforehand, so stream 3 games back to back to back, and then just keep that whole stream live, then the carryover viewers and the algorithm will build that stream to be like, hey, let's recommend this to more people. I think I can get it up there. I think I would need 2 lead-up games. So if anybody wants to volunteer ahead of time, maybe Matt Klein in 27th, figure out an opponent to do that day. It would have to be early. I'm assuming it's going to be a Sunday. I'm assuming. But who knows? Maybe Aussies will pull through and it'll be a Saturday. But assuming it's Sunday, I would need the game to be at around 11 a.m. Eastern. It would be kind of early, obviously. But even if it's just like a 30 versus 30, get a warm-up game, and then we jump to a 49 versus 49, and then the championship game. I think that'd be kind of cool. But then the next thing is, I think super chats help out a bunch now. I'm not saying give me money. I'm not saying give me money. But if people were to just give like $1, be like, hey, here's $1, here's $1, here's $1, just $1. Because I think the super chats, from what I see, boost the algorithm a whole bunch. Because I think my understanding is that once YouTube sees that, hey, people are giving money to watch this, then it's like, well, obviously they really like it. Let's give more people to watch it. More people will tune in. But I'm not saying $5, $20. I'm just saying $1. Just a whole bunch of $1 super chats from different people. I think that could be a nice boost too. That's my theory, at least. Satchel there on the hedge. Buchach. Oh, Buchach lagged out. Then, so we have the lead-up streams, and then chatter. Got to have a lot of chatter in chat. Got to figure out how to way to store the Buchach. Oh, fortunate thing about being lagged out. But yeah, the chatter, that's big for YouTube. Then the super chats, like, just curious what that would look like. Like, was just $1, 50 cents maybe even. And then lead up streams. Those are the three factors. Line still looks stable. Allies were able to gain a little bit of ground, but the Axis forced them bound back. And now we're developing... Yeah, I mean, we've been in this pretty much static Utah position for most of the time. Moving up from hedge to hedge. Yeah, 1,000 viewers. For Vietnam, could be a little bit easier. For the first Vietnam competitive game, could be, like, I'm assuming people are going to want to jump all over. I mean, I already got a few requests. So I got to figure out the schedule for that. Assuming that, got to hope for the open beta in July. The second one with the cross-platform tests. Really banking on that big time. Hopefully they fix a lot of issues, especially performance, obviously. And it'll be successful, get some positive PR. And we could build that up for the first competitive game. Who knows? August. The release date's August 13th, I believe. Yeah, so maybe the first competitive game on that Saturday, the 15th, Sunday, the 16th. If they want to jump in super fast. Because at least the base, I mean, when I played it, the base game did feel the same. As far as like, hey, is this hella loose? Yeah, it's hella loose. Gonna move a little bit quicker around? Yes. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I heard an airhead plane coming over to the back. Commander Dippy Draw should be able to intercept it. So it's not going to be necessarily the learning curve of like, oh my gosh, there's a brand new game like this. We got to figure out how everything works. No. Everything's going to work pretty much the same. Overall, as garrisons, OPs... Tunnels, we got hopefully they nerf tunnels. It's going to be the helis, how to maneuver those around. Oh no, Dippy Draw! Oh no! Dippy Draw did not hear it. Oh, Dippy Draw. Oh no, it's in this area. Oh no, he's looking around. He doesn't know. Oh no, he doesn't know. He's looking. Oh, Dippy Draw. They're the Axis or the Allies are going to get a spawn wave to the rears. They may just send the kitchen sink. They got a lot of ground to play with. A lot of house money. Oh, Dippy Draw did it. Oh, there's the spawn. Hippie. Swisak. Only 2 SLs, though. Dippy Draw. Doesn't know. Well, he knows, but he doesn't know where. Calling out in command chat. Does anybody have any idea where this thing is? Guinness. Dippy Draw. Oh. Guinness. Gets him with the young grand. Supply truck down there to the bottom. Panzer IV coming to the back. Panzer IV may see it. No AT in sight. Galima dives out of the way. The airhead is over here to our left. Shafarsky. He put mines down. Oh, he came in with the satchel loadout. No bazooka. Okay, they get it. Airhead's taken out. Counter airhead on Chapel. One banana berry right there in the hard camp. Good enough. The airhead. Landing right there, ladies and gentlemen. Bombing run is... What in the world? Oh, going for the other garrison. Okay, and the artillery strike is shutting down that one. Okay. Vena there to try to defend it. Oh, but the satchel goes off. Oh. And the Axis lose another one. Yeah, I mean, competitive PC teams, man. It's tough to get an airhead to work like that. Rarely ever see it work. On console, yes, just because of the sound bug. On PC, though, not so much. Not so much. Butters, kick me from your squad, buddy. Kick me. Kick me, Butters. I don't know. I mean... Sorry, I had unit voice 510. What'd you say? Is he gonna talk? Maybe he's in the middle of a gunfight. Butters down there to the bottom. He's trying. Got one, though. Axis able to get almost 50% camp progress, but nobody's in the circle. Unfortunately, they're trying to do it by pure sector. Allied commander dropping a bombing run down here to the southwest, going over the chunk of blueberries and banana berries. They're stacking the house. Here comes the bombing run. Can the Axis get it by pure sector? Bombing runs off. Does not go through where I thought it was going to. Camp progress continues. Blueberries pushing on forward. Oh my gosh. Artillery's falling around the hard camp. Where is the Allied spawn? Nothing around the circle. We do have the garrisons to the east and to the north. Reinforce just dropped. But I don't think they're going to get back in time. The blueberries.
Oh my gosh! Are we gonna see an Axis capture on Chapel?
Oh, we have a spawn wave there in the creek. Oh. But they can still get it. Lucky artillery shell, baby. Oh, Oh, it's so close. Can they get it? Raspberry gets fragged. Oh, the Axis almost got. Is anybody out of sector? Everybody's got to be sure they're in sector right now. Ally calling a strafing run. Raspberry's trying to storm on back. The Axis are trying. No, it's so close. And oh no, they get it. Alrighty, Mamma mia. Okay, there we go. The Axis have captured Chapel. Wowee, wow. What a surge that was. Up to the hard cap. Right amount of frags. Artillery. Beautiful. The Allied bombing run barely missed. Just was slight off on the direction. Half track now coming up. That's what you like to see. Dippy draw. Oh, Dippy draw. Guinness is right there. No, Guinness catches on fire. Guinness catches on fire. Oh, he doesn't have one loaded. Guinness. Guinness. Oh. Crushes Dippy draw's dream. Oh, I think Dippy draws inside the half track. Dippy draw, can you move? He has morphed into the ultimate commander, blending German steel with the intelligence of the staff officer. This is Dippy Draws 2.0. Oh no. Alrighty. Silent Rage says that beta test weekend wasn't long enough. I was just getting good at shooting down Hueys. Yeah. I hopefully they at least added. Hopefully they add at least another map. That'd be nice. Allies all the way down. Yep, pushing up on the bottom. Okay. Alright, we'll let them be. Axis starting to crash back towards the hard cap. Take a look at the overall map position. But yeah, I'm hoping for at least another map. So we have 2 maps to try out. Anubis says, any idea how they're going to do the beta test for console? I have no idea, but I mean, they made another announcement. That's the next big thing, so hoping they follow. I mean, they should. I mean, they're gonna follow. I mean, they gotta follow through now. I mean, they made just a big announcement about it. No, but yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming it'll be. They gotta make it. I don't know the specifics, man. I really wish I could say, but I imagine something that's like, hey, we're just gonna publish this game. It's gonna be for free. You download the game, and that game is the Vietnam beta. They create something separate, put it in the stores, and you download and play it that way. I'm assuming that's how it's going to work. Because I don't think they have the same first look thing that on PC that they do on console. Allies crashed 2 tanks here in Chapel. Yeah, I played over the weekend. I played 20 hours. I played a lot, man. But it was a roll. I mean, it was a ton of fun. Played every single role. Sherman, or Stewie gets satcheled over here in the hard camp. .27 minutes left to go. Seen 2 captures so far, everybody. great to see on Chapel. I'll take 2 captures all day. Chapel's such a hard point to take for the Axis. But they found a way to shimmy themselves on in. Got another transport truck coming from the bottom from Butters. Panzer IV gets wiped down there. Allies have a really good line forming. Item squad, Eversman. Trying to maybe sneak his way into Win 5. Just a recon, or look for garrisons on the border. Eversman. My guess, though, is that they'll do the open beta the second weekend of June. That's my guess. What did I say? Let me take a look at my calendar real quick. Or July, sorry. Yeah, so that'll be the weekend of July 11th. Do it the weekend of July 11th. Have 1 month then of feedback time. Further tweaks. And we'll see how it goes. It's crazy to think that the original release date was supposed to be this Thursday. Kind of bananas to think about. I mean, I wasn't one of those people to say, hey, don't release it. Because I never knew what their... I mean, you don't know what their internal I mean, like I mentioned this during all my live streams in Vietnam. You never know what their internal progress is. I mean, I worked at companies where we've developed things internally, released something that was maybe a little bit few versions behind just to see what everybody thinks because we knew it was final. We did all the proper testing on it. And you just never know what version they're working with inside the company for them to give them confidence as far as the June 18th release date. That's where it gets kind of tricky. I wasn't a big fan of people saying, don't release this because... I mean, you're telling people, you're speaking from the outside on in, saying, don't release it, company. We know your company better than you. Just the wording was a little bit off there. I'm not a big fan of that wording. Okay, the Allies do recapture. Okay, so that'll be our 3rd capture of the game, everybody. Yeah, it's more so when you're doing open beta like that, I think you would want to say it's something along the lines of, hey, we tested out the open beta and oh, hold on. Straight from the Allies to the back. Panther is waiting and takes it out. Yeah, it was one of those things where you want to say something like, hey, we tried out the open beta. We identified a whole bunch of issues with it. Here are the issues. And then you ask the company, are you sure you're going to have enough time to fix all these issues? If not, we have no problem with a delay. That's the way to say it, at least in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm the minority. I just found it so strange how there was some people telling Team 17, do not release this. I don't know. Okay, that's enough off my soapbox. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about the Korean War thing. I really am, because obviously the Chinese were involved pretty heavily. They were involved in the Vietnam War, but not as, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Not as obviously as they were in the Korean War. I know it could be debatable with that. I'm wondering if there is some background to why nobody has really touched the Korean War. Obviously, you're going to have some Chinese investors. It may be a touchy subject for them. I don't know. I'm just talking from the hip here. Not sure, because, I mean, it seems weird to me that, yeah, that war hasn't really been touched too much. I'm just kind of curious if there's some background things to say, okay, we're not going to touch the Korean War because we won't be able to sell it all in China or this market or whatever. I'm wondering if I wonder if that could be my hunch. That's my hunch right now. That could be totally wrong, of course. But I'm wondering if just some background, there's some things, discussions that they don't make public as far as why they haven't launched a game around that arena. Because you would think there would be, I mean, there was some pretty, you have all these nations involved. Obviously, the United States was the majority, but you still did have a lot of other countries involved. And shaped a lot of the political tensions of the 20th century, 21st century. Not too sure, though. I agree with you, though. It'd be interesting to, I mean, Korean War, I mean, I honestly don't know what the Korean War titles are. I can't name one off the top of my head. JP Drone does the electric slide over there to left. Snafu says, looking forward to the crossplay beta. It'll be nice to group up with my new PC clan and play with my old console. Yeah. You can always dual clan. PC team and a console team. That's what I do. Although PC teams have, unfortunately, vastly gone away at the moment. Hopefully, I mean, from the upper tier. Like if you look at, especially for the NA side, a lot of them have dissolved and merged in with others. So hopefully Vietnam brings a new life back into it and we see some new Division 1 teams. Because right now, I mean, ESPT dominates everything. The only contender that they have is WTH, and then from a European standpoint, then Omen, Greyhounds for the follow-ups. Then I don't know what other team would be even in the same realm as them. Yeah, I think it's just for the competition purposes for people to look forward to seeing, a new Division 1 matchup. And it's going to be a really good match. Just looking for another contender. Looking forward to that. Hopefully there's new teams spun up. I know the console scene, there's a lot of new teams coming out and flying. So there's going to be a lot of activity there. Okay, post-Axis cap. Post-Ally cap. Axis get up the garrisons once again to begin the grind. Allies have cleared out a lot. You have one tank up to the north. What's going on up here? We got a Luke's. YK crew finds themselves in a little bit of a pickle. Oh, poor guys. Medium comes up. Oh. Down they go. It's kind of like on the console scene with the team Revenant. Revenant just started this year, and it's sort of been a nice little shake-up to Division 1. They had an extremely good game against Legion. Taco beat Legion. So it's a nice mix right now. Console, it's not just like, Legion's going to win it, 100%. Now, granted, if we look at the ESPT WTH match, don't want to discredit WTH there entirely. They did have a massive map disadvantage. Hurricane Allies, brutal, man. If they would have played, it would have been nice to see a French, like SMDM, SME, much more equal footing. But hey, I mean, that's why you got map bans, man. Some teams, it gets away from them, and next thing you know, they're looking at the choices remaining and going, oh, crap. Hence why I think WTH took so long with that last map ban between Smolensk and Herkin Allies. Because, I mean, the frags were so close the entire time. I mean, ESPT just had a very, very slight edge. It was a really good game. So it'd been neat to see it on a very flat, even map. But then again, that's why you got your map bans. That's why I said before. That's why I said that. Map bans are part of the strategy too, man. ESPT would have been crazy to ban Herkin Forest North Pass Axis. Would have been, I mean, they're going to look at that and go, yeah, we'll take that 100% every time. He won't say no to Herkin Forest North Pass Axis. No way, Jose. We'll leave it up to WTH to ban it. But yeah, map bans go by so fast. So fast. But you got to always remember, too, that WTH did cap first on Carentan train station. Got during the last season. ESPT then did cap and capped Ruins, won a 1-4-1. But there are very good games between the two teams. Very good games. $15:23 left to go, everybody. If you're just joining me, I am your host today, Smithers, for this mixed PC event. Whole bunch of different teams playing on Utah. We have seen 3 captures so far. Allies first, Axis on Chapel, and then the Allies recapped. Axis trying to figure out what to do with these last 15 minutes. They got a whole bunch of sector cap weight supply truck coming around to the bottom. Squad lead from PZJR, the Polish team. So if you are Polish and you're looking for a competitive team, they're the ones to look for. Jumbo 76 takes out truck. Can the Axis pull it off again? Bombing run coming over to the rears. No garrison there to the east. It's a little bit farther back near Hill 5. Bombing run's going to be coming through the back. It's going to damage that Jumbo. The Axis got a whole bunch of bodies in sector. Can they do it again? Bombing run from the Allies misses the big chunk of blueberries, and it's going to be a big old 0. Bombing run comes in for the Axis. It's going to damage the Jumbo a little bit, but not get anything else. So both commanders get nothing on their bombing runs, I'm pretty sure. Jumbo crashes the hard camp for the weight. Siege, Matty D, Broma. Airhead landing right by the searchlight. Desmond Doss. Spicy. Grenades. Spicy. Goes down to dismantle the airhead. And he's taken out. Sign the Rage says, I think their big mistake was calling it full release. If they had called it early access, and people would have been jumping on it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not 100% I mean, well, yeah, I guess yeah, marketing terms to help out. And yeah, early access. Yeah, I don't know. They felt confident internally, though. I don't think I've ever played a game early access. Early access. Access. That's why maybe I can't comment on that too much. But it's one of those things, I guess, in their internal testings, you wonder what the variability is on the systems and stuff that they're using. Are they using all 5090s and saying, oh, it runs awesome? Because, I mean, when they did the early open beta, it just exposing it to thousands of different configurations. And once they did that, all of those little those issues with the graphics and stuff started popping up, and when they got, oh crap, in our internal testing everything worked fine. We were getting 120 frames per second. Yeah, those are the things that I guess that are also going to be on their mind. Artillery strike called into Hill 5 over here to the back. Axis begin to get camp pressure again, collapsing the hard camp. Anger. Grim. Vink. Oh. Blueberries rush on in. Allies down to the south. Got 2 heavy tanks. 1 heavy tank up to the north. 1 down to the bottom for the Axis. Light armor gonna have to make the decision if they want to crash now or hold for the recap. Looks like they're gonna go for it right now. 1 jumbo. Here they go. Awkward trench angle though. Are they in the circle? They are, just barely. The Axis stacking the chapel. Can they get it for the 4th time? Other jumbo rushes forward. Raka. No, the Axis get it. Hey, we got our 4th capture of the game, everybody. Very nice. 9 minutes to hold. Post-cap situation. Everything's in chaos. Axis desperately need garrisons. They got 1 to the southwest. 1 over here, and that's it. They get 1 up to the north. Very good. Good reaction timing. 2 jumbos have committed. There's gonna be no retreating for them. Blueberries begin to cover the open hedge, or the open field. And he approaches into chapel. Jumbos. 1 rocket. Oh, from Falk, barely misses. Oh, he got the satchel on! Bayo Baba! Bayo Baba got it on! Mads. VOK jump out, looking for it. Bayo Baba gets another one! Gonna go for the 3rd. VOK. VOK crawling up. Can he get it? Oh no, it's on the opposite side. He's trying. No, no. No! And the Allies lose a jumbo 76 at a critical time. Jumbo down there to the bottom left. Oh no, sorry. Tiger. Tiger over here. I'm assuming Tiger could be a Panther. Other jumbo backs up. Allies got to be organized. And the second jumbo 76 goes do it. Oh, man, the Axis strike back big. Holy schneckaroonies. What an attack. 2 heavies for the Allies. The Allies are going to be forced to bring up maybe one more heavy, more jump up. I don't know what their fuel situation looks like, but ooh-wee bob. The armor graveyard. Panther crew from Circle. Feeling good about this. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Bayo Baba. Bayo Baba. Coming in big with that satchel. Fourth point is win 5. You got a supply truck down to the bottom with Dippy Draw in it. Allies have 2 garrisons in the rear, so I think they're going to be fine. Got another recon tank coming forward. Dippy Draw is going to try to get up a deep southern garrison, maybe right on the border. Hello, the boss. Let's go. Oh. Hello, doubles. Ted, Desmond Doss, clean him up. Under 5 minutes. Allies want to wrap this up quickly. Garrison established down there to the south, which means the Axis can commit a decent chunk of bodies. Dippy Draw, beeping the horn to be a distraction. Light vehicle marked. It's a half track. Dippy Draw's gonna lock it. Oh, spot wave! Dippy Draw gets 1. Oh, gets 2. Dippy Draw with the highlights today. Locking the Allies out of this. Spawn wave comes down to the bottom. Dippy Draw may call the all-in. Garrison down to the bottom for the Allies. Garrison established into the hard cap. No Stuka strike available, I don't think. Here come the blueberries. Spawn wave right in the middle. Truck gets destroyed over to the back. The Greyhound's going to come up and inspect the half track. Don't know how Dippy Draw's going to deal with this one. He's trying to use the half track. Trying to use it as cover. Greyhound. Oh no, Skipper! Oh no. Skipper! Wait, Satchel's still on the half track. Can the Greyhound go towards it? Oh no, it's gonna drive away, okay. But the half track will get taken out. Will we see a spawn wave off the half track? Half track gets wiped, 3 seconds. No spawn wave. Okay. Greyhound's going to come to the hard camp, see if it can offset the weight. No AT in sight. No rockets. Axis looking good. They still got the garrison open. Greyhound. Reinforced dropped on Chapel. Everything should be okay. Axis have a chance to just throw everything down here. Should see a nice big juicy wave. There we go. More reinforcements on their way, including some tankers. Here to join in on the 4-1. Rockets barely missed the Greyhound. And there we go. All righty. And the Axis will come away with a 4-1 victory after struggling to get into Chapel. They got thrown out, but they pushed right back in. And we have seen an Axis victory for the first time in a long time on Utah Chapel. Oh, Leaps gets taken out to the top. Gazwookie. Oh my gosh. Axis take home the dub. Alrighty, buddy. Well, thank you for joining me on this Monday Band of Brothers event. You can, if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to hit that like button real quick if you could, please. If you have any questions, go drop those down below. And I will be live again tonight at around 7:45-ish or so. 8 p.m., sometime around there, for an OCL versus SOH match. And then tomorrow, I gotta see what tomorrow's going to be. But most likely Wednesday, we have Wednesday Means War, and then that will be, and we'll see what else comes up the rest of the week. But yes, thank you for joining me today, everybody. If you want to hit that subscribe button too, don't be afraid to. And I will see you next time. This was a very good matchup, though. It was a good back and forth. Axis came out ahead. And that'll be a little bit of a wrap. Okay, everybody, well, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Have a good one, buddy.